Yeah. How old are you? Where are you located? And what do you do for a living?
I am 29. I'm from Iowa, and I work from home in operations. Yeah,
And do you have children? Yes,
I
I'm
do.
assuming you have.
I have two.
How old are they?
I have a
And what?
6.5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old.
And may I ask, why aren't you with the 2.5-year-old's dad?
He was a fling, um, and didn't want anything. I didn't want anything serious with him either, but he also didn't want anything serious, and so we parted ways.
You date someone with children.
Yeah, any
Man, are
baby
you?
mama drama because I don't have any baby daddy drama, so no baby mama drama or anything like that.
What type of guy are you looking for? Don't describe how he looks, just his character.
I want somebody kind, somebody generous, and is smart, and is a decision maker.
You mention this because just like the girls are saying, they want a provider, and I'm always like, what does that mean to you? What does generous mean to you, Marquita? What does that look like for you?
Somebody who thinks about me and just in like their everyday interactions. We don't have to text and talk all day. I'm too old for that. Like we don't have to text and talk all day, but like if you see something that makes you think of me, pick it up and the next time we see each other or you're scrolling on Amazon or what have you, if you see something that I like, send it. Just thinks of me like in their everyday like interactions kind of thing. Somebody generous and like somebody who obviously kind to like wait staff and just somebody that is giving, not overly so in a people pleasing type of way, but who thinks of others essentially.
And does this man have to make a certain amount of money per year?
Yes, I mean, where I am in Iowa, it doesn't have to be six figures, but minimum like 80, 90,000 if you're gonna support a family and live here.
Here we go, man. She gonna say I ain't gonna say six figures, but I will say 80 or 90.
Shout out to the detractors in the comments. They say, why y'all keep saying she didn't say six figures? She didn't say it. She said 99,000.
She said it though. We're gonna bring Big Unc out on her for that. Where's she at?
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe. Tell me anything is possible. Anything you want, girl, let me know. See this nigga here, he is so broke, but I got it.
That's why you follow me to the stove.
Tell Unc what you want. All right.
Tell him what you need. That's your man.
Here we go, man.
Do you believe in 50-50, or you want someone who provides 100%?
No. I will never date a 50-50 man again. If I can support myself 100%, it doesn't make any sense to go 50-50 with somebody.
Let me ask you this, Marquita, and because you said that so like certain, you were sure. What does that look like for you, a provider? Since you've been through that experience, what does providing now look like for you? Like what does that mean? Rent? Does that mean mortgage? Does that mean the car note? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, that means all the things. Like if I'm gonna potentially have more children, because I am open to have more children, if I'm gonna potentially give my life up to be with you, yeah, you have to pay for everything. I said earlier, I'll maybe pay an internet bill, maybe, just for fun. Everything, car note, everything. If I can do all of that by myself, if I'm going to be with you, then you need to be able to also do the same.
Would he also have to, I guess, pick up the responsibilities of your children, your two children as well?
I mean, yes, because when you're in a long-term relationship and marriage is what I'm looking for, like our kids, if they have kids too, like I think of them as my children as well. So it wouldn't make any sense for me to, think of somebody's kids as my own, but then not them, think the same. So yeah.
And when I ask these questions, this is for you, Marquita, and anyone else watching. I always like to say throughout the live, there's no right or wrong answer, right? So whatever you want, that's what you want. What 3 deal breakers for you?
Listen.
Stop the cap.
Listen, chat. Here we go.
Don't you love when I come around? What do you say? Build you up, then I'll take you down.
I'm trying to visualize Mr. Walker. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Dre.
That's it. No, bull jive. She said this sister with her chest. Shout out to Ashley. She said, since you said it with your chest that you won't do 50-50, what does provider look like? This woman got the nerve. That was the wildest echo chamber hoodoo. She said, why would I go 50-50 when I could do this by myself? Let's just put numbers to it. So she said, why would I, we all know every kinder contestant makes 100K. So let's say she makes 80K, so that's what she asked for. She make 80K, cover all her bills. She said, another man coming in making 80K, that's 160,000 freaking dollars a year. She said, why would I take him on? He come pay half, I pay half. And now we both got more income, they don't need to go towards bills. Why would I do that? Why? Stop, because she ain't never went 50-50. She's a liar. She done went 90-10. She done went 95-5. That ain't 50-50. She would be most gracious for 50-50.
Yeah, she out on a date. She said that to some man. He looked at her.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Yeah, she said, yes, Robert, it's so. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, she out on a date talking that madness. Some brother, he just gonna look around. He gonna look up at the surveillance camera. Is that camera on me? It's always a camera, brothers. So at any given time, no matter where you at, somebody say something stupid, find the nearest camera and say, is that camera on me?
Yeah. Boom, shakalaka.
So here we go. We're gonna let this sister land her plane here.
3 deal breakers. Somebody that's not close with their family, or at least has a legitimate reason as to why they're not close with their family. So if he's an older man and they have older siblings and everything, not being close is kind of understandable. But if it's somebody like around any sense to be with somebody who's not close with their family and not have a legitimate reason why, or especially if somebody is a father, like not taking care of their kids, that's an absolute no. If you can't take care of your kids, you can't take care of me either, so we have nothing to talk about. And then also somebody who can't keep stable employment, or anybody who's like got side hustles and like not like a real job, like all their job is, we have to have security. So somebody who's got stable employment. You can be an entrepreneur, but not a Uber Eats, Lyft, none of that.
What do you feel like is one thing that you learned about yourself from your last relationship that you feel like you need to work on?
I wouldn't even say from my last relationship, definitely from being in therapy for the last 4 years. I think I'm too forgiving. I'm being a former people pleaser, and so I'm definitely healing that. And so not doing that definitely is something, like just being strong in what I want and like not bending because someone might be upset about something is one thing. Something else that I've been working, being more like intentional and just following, like, because I'm a Pisces, and so I have all of these dreams and aspirations, and so being more open to like following those like creative paths is something that I need to work on. And then I don't know. I think those are the 2 big things. I think another thing that I'm working on is I make a good income for myself, but I would like to have a nanny. So for as long as I'm at least single, I would like to be able to supply a nanny so I can get out of the house more often and travel more and like not have to worry about my kids being taken care of. So.
Okay. My last question would be, would you be willing to relocate for love?
Yes. Caveat is my kid's dad is also here. So that is difficult, but I'd be willing to work through that because my kids, they have like a strong like foundation here and family and everything. So it has to be somebody exceptional, and they have to be making more than $80,000 or $90,000 a year for me to consider.
Shut your lying nigga lips up.
Shout out to MJ. He says enough is enough.
All right. MJ, you could not have been a moment too early. This sister said, this woman got 2 kids. She said, if you want the privilege of taking care of her kids that ain't yours, and that her receding hairline, as a man, you must be exceptional. If you want to take on all this burden and task and trauma and drama, caveat, because the baby daddy all in the picture taking care of the kid. We didn't went over all these potential scenarios with that. You all right? If you want to come into this and have the privilege of dealing with all this, you must be exceptional. So with that being said, y'all can't ever say that we off base with these goofy sisters. She a baby mama, and she said the next man must be exceptional. Out of here.
Yeah, with that being said, shout out to MJ, to the sub, sister.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
It's words mean things. I love it. I love it when they come up here and they speak from their heart and soul. The next man come in here and take care of my bastard children. He must be exceptional if he want me to move to his state and do what he want. Because the other ones, I done learned my lesson. I'm wiser now. After I gave nug and one night stand dudes my greatest commodity. Now the next man that can get some of this pulp, seeds, and skin, he must be exceptional, where the other ones were subpar, because I'm smarter now, using my common sense.
Yeah, that was amazing, sister. Polo Tink Tink. We're going to keep it moving here. Like I said, shout out to Ashley Dalton and what she's doing over there. Her link is tagged to the video. So feel free to go over, subscribe, support the sister.
Yeah, that sister started talking about nannies and traveling. Yeah, towards the end, she got real narcissistic. She said, listen here, she said, I'm trying to travel. She said, I need a nanny come through so I can travel and I can make sure my kids take care back home because they ain't coming on to Freaknik. All right. Yeah, that was a wild closing statement she made.